Good morning. And we are back with the vlogs. Wow, this white balance is really fucked. I wonder if I can change that. I guess I can't change it while recording. Oh, there we go. Okay. You all have probably been wondering what I've been up to, where I've been. I've been nowhere. Well, I took 2 trips over the past summer. One to Beijing and one to Hong Kong. So, it's not bad. Oh, I didn't back my car in. This is not ideal. Maybe I'll back the car in. Or maybe I'll just move it out. Who knows? I'm gonna try to make better vlogs. So you probably hear that. That's the diff. I'd probably turn it off. So this is the new car. It's not the old car. It's not the amused car. This one's an 04 AP2. Jay's Racing wide body. The hood's from Sabon. It's not real. I never said it was. It's before someone tries to say shit. I have NGTs with the Alcon BBK. This car's running JRZ RS Pro 2s. So JRZ is just like my old car. Car's a little dirty, but two bride seats, Schroth harness, steering wheel, quick release, and kind of shit. So that's the same Boltex wing, same trunk, same K1 duckbill, hardtop, mirrors, and the hood. So those are the things from my old car. Everything else is relatively new, I would say. Basic walk around. So a lot of people like this. So this piece is an add-on that they made later on after they made the kit. So it wasn't available at the time that the kit was made. So if you order this kit, then you'll definitely want to order that piece, and you'll want to order all the other shit in carbon. So you'll want to order the canard in carbon. You'll want to order these in carbon. And then the back pieces here are carbon as well. And then there's also 2 pieces down here that no one really notices, but these are carbon also. So you guys can kind of see how shitty this parking garage is. So you've got 2 sets of speed bumps here. And that's not even gonna be the worst part. So we keep going, we go around this, and then another set of speed bumps. Tesla section. Up we go. Now here's the fun part. So there's this, it's steep as fuck. And then you have this section where I scrape my exhaust on, and all this work to get out of the garage every single day. One time I had a neighbor, I don't even know if he lived here. He said he was like a cop or something. And he was like, why are you driving like that? You drive like that to be cool? I'm like, what the fuck is your issue? I'm gonna fucking scrape if I don't drive like that, like go on the way down, right? And then, yeah, he's just bitching me out. I was like, motherfucker, you got a fucking issue? I mean, obviously I shouldn't have flicked him off, but I was pissed. Like, dude, we live in the same fucking neighborhood. What's your problem? Or we live in the same building. So why do you have to be a dick about shit like that? And so yeah, that was that. So we're headed down the street to my friend's cafe. So buy a cup of coffee or milk tea or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't even know what I want to drink today. We'll figure it out. So, my friend's shop was closed because I guess they're not open that early in the mornings. So, we're gonna go get Starbucks. Starbucks acquired, not sponsored, obviously. Here's a look at the car in the daytime, which I need bigger spacers in the rear. So it's a 10 mil right now. You can see it's like very, very sunk. So it's essentially an 18 by 10.5 plus 20, no, plus 14 right now. So I need another 10 mils to go. And it's raining. Good old Seattle. Ugh. So, yeah, it's really early in the morning. I really don't wake up this early. But since Simon's going to LA, I'm sure some of you guys remember Simon. He let me borrow the 85. I mean, he's still in town, so I'm gonna take some new photos because obviously we've got new wheels, so it's pretty dope. Let's if you are 6 foot, or well, if you're like me, I'm like 6'1", almost 6'2", maybe 6'3", I don't know how tall I am. You'll want that. You'll want a quick release. Well, that's how I fit in that 2000. And then also, for those of you that are wondering, I shoot with the Sony A7, so the very, very, very old one. Man, this aperture, this exposure comp is absolutely horrible. You guys can see it a little better. Okay, I forgot. Exposure comp doesn't really work in video. So this car is daily driven as well. Wide body problems. So we're here down this road. I mean, if you live in Seattle or Bellevue or whatever, and you take photos and whatnot, you'll know where this is. Porta potties, super dope. Yeah, we'll take some photos. Oh, and another detail is that the splitter is carbon as well, but it's dirty as fuck. I mean, it's Seattle, you really don't wash your car much. So if you do come to this road and take photos, please be respectful. I mean, people do live here. Don't act a fool or whatever. Yeah. So difference from this car is that the old car had a black front, so the new car has a black rear. And I actually kind of copied this from a car out in Australia. They regularly track their car, and there was also an amused counterpart, so Chris's car, that kind of went with that. So the difference between this kit and the amused kit is that this kit, you see there's a rivet right there. So this kit, it's the whole quarter panel that goes on instead of being just a bolt-on over fender. So essentially I should have molded it in, but me and Joe, we kind of threw the kit together in like about an hour and a half after it was done wrapped. And yes, this car is wrapped, it is not painted. And you can see it, I mean, who wraps it a regular color, right? I mean, the car originally was white underneath. You can see it's white. And then, yeah, that's really much, you know, that's really it. Also, shout out to Tony for doing my tires yesterday. If you guys need any Jay's parts or anything, you can kind of hit me up. I mean, I can kind of get Jay's parts from Hong Kong. You know, whatever, brand new or whatever. But this kit I did get from Luigi. So if you guys are into the S2000 scene, Luigi is going to be Limitless Motorsports down in LA, I believe. And it used to be gray. It was white with green tees, and then he painted it like Grigio or something. I don't really remember what his color code was. He sold it to Eric, and then I bought it off Eric, and then Eric ended up buying a new kit because after he saw me put on the car, he was like, fuck, I shouldn't have sold it to you. So there's that. And then, oh yeah, it's Robbie Harper, so the I Park Harder, he makes the titanium wing stands. He sold me this piece. He had a couple sets. This car also has a cage, or not really a cage, a roll bar. I do want to do a full cage. I also need to get a new trunk. There's a couple things that I want to do with this car. I should have put the fender liners in, but I didn't. You know, whatever, it is what it is. I mean, some interior stuff, it's really just the Defi gauge, the Zoom engineering mirror that only came with the car. So you can see it's carbon. Let me you can kind of see it's carbon. Other than that, interior is relatively normal. I do want to get a AIM Sports cluster. Jay's Racing sticky mat, the new version, and then the Sticky Dojo sticker from Weekfest. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. And then some of you do wonder, like, you know, what kind of lenses I shoot with, what kind of gear I shoot with. So like I said, Sony A7. I usually shoot with a prime, so I usually shoot with this. See, wait, where the fuck is, where is it? So 50, 1.8, it's the cheapo lens, kind of like the Nifty 50 from Canon. It's just it's really small and compact. And then so this big boy here is gonna be the 85-14 GM. This is from Simon. I borrow this pretty often because this is, I mean, I like shooting with primes, and I think 85 is like the perfect length for this car. So each car obviously has like a different length or lens of like focal length that makes it look the best, obviously. So this car for me is going to be the 85, and I feel like a lot of cars do look best at that 85 focal length. Just a quick tip on photos, which you don't have to listen to me, obviously. I mean, you know, I don't really, you know, I don't know. Yeah. So it's 9:58 right now. You guys are probably wondering what I do for work now. So I guess we can head on over and I can show you guys what I do. which is not much. It's, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are going to be jealous or whatever, but shit gets old real quick. Yeah, we'll head on out. Let's go! Yeah, no, fuck that. That's some cliche-ass YouTuber shit. But yeah, we'll go by Zadart, and you guys get to be... Maybe I'll take you out in one of the cars. Who knows? We'll see. Zadart. And there's our R8. Ha. Well, I guess I'm opening up shop. Da, 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 da. So, there's one of our cars, R8 V10. It's not a V10 Plus, this is a regular V10, so usually V10 Pluses have that wing here on the back. But we do have an FI exhaust on this car. You can see that shit. It's dope. Sounds good. Let's go on in here. Oh, now I need to get gas again. God damn it. So the clicking, like I said, 2-way diff. This car has a final gear, so it has a 4.57 final gear. Now let's park up. I don't know why, but like with this kit, I just always have issues parking straight. Well, it's not that I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's just the kit's a lot wider in the rear than it is in the front. I didn't close my window. Fuck. Yeah, it's a lot wider than it is in the rear, so I never parked straight. And also, like, I can't judge distance as well as I could in my old car. Yeah, my old car was I was pretty good at judging distance. I've hit my wing on things before. Let me open up shop here. So there's our 488. And that's our address. It's not gonna focus, but 11855 Bell Red Road. If you guys are ever in town, need to rent a car, hit your boy up. We also take WeChat and Alipay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so that is an E92 M3 exhaust, I think. I don't know, it's George's probably. Should probably turn on the lights. Okay, so all the lights are on. Let's see here. Okay, so R458. It's also got an FI exhaust on it. That's loud as shit. It's kind of dirty. You gotta wash it. Just came back yesterday. So our Liberty Walk GTR. We got it repainted white. So the car was originally white underneath. If you've seen it around before, then you know it was that green thing. But that's the only thing that's changed on it. We just repainted it white. It looks a lot better, obviously. That green was not doing it for me. And then another one. So this is a 550-2. So it's a rear-wheel drive version. It is still a year. It's not a manual. We don't have any manual cars in our fleet. Here's an SLS. Here's a 488. So the 488 it doesn't have an exhaust on it, but we opened up the valves on the car, so it is louder, but it doesn't sound as good as, you know, the NA revving up to 9. Nothing beats the sound of this car. That's just it. I mean, you know, it revs up to 9. I mean, it's like an S2000 basically. Someone's gonna give me shit for saying that, but FF, trying to sell this car. So if you guys didn't know about this car, it is a V12, and it revs to 9 too. So it's, you know, it's a 4-seater. It's that, you know, that daily Ferrari. So this, if you want to buy a Ferrari and you don't want like attention every single day that you're gonna take it out, then this is a good choice. Testarossa is Jackson's. I mean, it's Testarossa. Looks dope, Miami Vice, whatever. It doesn't drive as good as, you know, I thought. It was fairly disappointing when I drove it. So like they say, never meet your heroes. And then this is our G63. So it has a Rentec tune on it, Brabus wheels, and then some Brabus bits here and there. It is not a Brabus Wide Star. So that car is going to be completely different. Is it locked? Yes, it's locked. I should go get the keys. But it also has an exhaust on it, so it's loud as well. Carbon bits on the roof, or fuck, on the hood. Yeah, pretty sure you guys want to hear some stuff, so let me grab the keys and start some shit up. So I got the keys. So there's Eric. That's my boy. He also works here, obviously. Probably knows the most about Z-Art. Knows like everything about Z-Art. So here is the key to the Gallardo. It's an old VW key. It looks like a Passat key. Oh, there. Wow, unlocks. Much function. Okay, so. Someone left the wipers on. It's loud as shit, as you can hear. So, in one of these cars, you know, to go into gear, you pull the pedal back. There is no stick. So with the older car here, you just have your automatic button, your sport button, and your Corsa button, and then all your window switches. It's weird. Reverse switch is right here, which makes no sense. Because it's like, you know, you're gonna be doing this, and then, oh, I'm gonna go hit the reverse button that's not even close to any of the switches. Okay. Let's put this somewhere. So then this car is still one of the older generation cars, so it's still a pull brake, which is very anticlimactic of a car. It is rather, it shifts slow, it's just, I don't know. It looks cool, but I mean, if it's not like a Squadra Corsa or like a Super Trofeo, I really don't, you know, not too interested. Or if it was a manual, 6-speed gated manual, that'd be dope. All these keys. So grab the right one. So this car is like an S2000 as well. It's, you know. So you gotta put the key in. Turn it, and then you press the button. So, switches, wet mode, sport mode, race mode, that's the only mode you drive in. And then here is your bumpy mode button. Or bumpy road, sorry. What that does for you is softens up the suspension a little bit so that when you're going over bumpy roads, it's obviously more comfortable. But I mean, I drive an S2000, so what does that mean to me? That means little to nothing. So let me put it neutral here, and then give you a couple of revs Pretty loud. And then that button doesn't turn the car off, so you do have to turn the key. And one thing about Ferraris is that if you leave it in neutral and you turn the key, it will go into car wash mode. Won't let you pull the key out. So when you do turn off the car, it's best to turn it off in first. There she is. Ferrari! And you got the Handrari. And there's our Corvette. That car is a really good bang for the buck. I like that car. It's just a Stingray, but it's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm moving those cars out. Okay, so a lot of you guys are probably curious about this rental thing and how it works. So we do 24-hour rentals or 4-hour. If you go over 4 hours, it usually costs more than you to just do a 24-hour. And usually we do have discounts, so that helps even it out. And there are those few customers who you literally tell them that it's going to be more to do 4 hours, and you get no mileage. You have to pay for every single mile you drive. And they don't understand that apparently, and they still want to go ahead and do it. So I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but it's not like we didn't tell you. What's this? Customer service industry problems. So this thing right here is a GT3 muffler, exhaust. It's a speaker. It's Porsche design. Yes, Gucci boxes just laying everywhere. Yeah. So then, insurance, we don't sell insurance, so you have to have your own insurance. And if your insurance doesn't work, obviously, we're not going to let you rent a car. We do have event space back there that we can rent out for company parties, which we're having one tonight. I think it's like a accumulation of like multiple companies, right? Yeah. So it's like their Christmas party or whatever. I don't know. That's Sally's responsible for that part. But yes, this is ZADART. Always feel free to come by and check stuff out. Cars that I do recommend renting out or trying. It's a 458 that I just moved early this morning. I think that's really it for today. That's here. The McLaren's not here. None of the Huracans are here. Aventador's not here. So, I mean, this car's pretty cool, but I mean, I've driven like probably at least 20, 30 GTRs, so I'm kind of tired of that shit. That's the old Huracan. Got a new one. Sold that car. Bought a blue 650 that you guys probably saw in the news that was crashed on I-5. And then replaced that one with the orange 650S Spider. And yes, that's essentially how it works. And then obviously we need a security deposit because, I mean, these cars aren't cheap. There's my Hanrari. There's my little Hanrari. And then people come in just to look at that shit randomly. They would literally just go there and just stand in front of it and look at it when you got other cars to look at. But like I said, this gets old, It's not all just fun and games. Even though it may seem like it is, but it's not. Right, Eric? Yeah. I mean, he's been here since the very, very beginning. 2015. So that's when ZADART started. And he, like I said, probably knows the most about this company. And then we have our other white boy here, Leo, who is not working today. Leo knows some shit, I would say, but not as much as this guy does. Look at that fucking AP. Fuck this guy and his Canada Goose and his Gucci slides. Balling out here. That motherfucking 3RS. Oh, dude, that's fucking sick as fuck. Oh my god. card's red, I think, with the gold wheels. I can't tell if the card's red or not, but that was dope as fuck. So that's signed by Russell Wilson, I think. Yeah, it should be. That's what Sally said. I don't know who that is. I'm not very big into football. So some pretty dope stuff for auction. Silent auction, and then that damn plane, dude. Some next level Zhuang B. So dope. And then yeah, all the cars are outside. Just line up for the show, and then yeah. On to the next one. So this is the end of the night, and we have an airplane inside of Sad Art. I don't know. Hi Chase, you're gonna be on the vlogs. This is Sally. Sally is dope. Sally's very cool.
Sally's dopey?
I said Sally's dope, not dopey. I mean, unless you're dopey, Sally, I mean, you're gonna be on YouTube. Yeah, Sally's dope. Got a plane here.
Thank you.
Bye, Sally. This is Chase, and this is Eric's girlfriend, and that's a plane. And there's Eric and there's Vlad. So Vlad is maybe that's a story for another day. But what?
I didn't know you vlogged.
I did. I stopped, and now we're back.
You have like a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have like almost 1,000 subscribers, I think.
Alright, like and subscribe.
Oh my God! Thanks,
Maybe
Chase.
That this link.
Come on, we're not trying to be some cliche shit up in here. So moved all the cars in. That's the event. Gonna go out and party. I don't know shit. I'm tired. But this thing is pretty dope. It's got planes, and this is Vlad. He jizzes over airplanes. He'll stick a dick in a Maserati if you want him to. Fuck. Don't fucking lie. You'd stick a dick in a Maserati. He bought a fucking Ghibli. See, it's pretty dope. Airplane. I don't know shit about airplanes. I mean, but that's it. We're out. It's the end of the night, end of the day. That's the end of this vlog. If you want me to do that cliche shit, like, subscribe, and what other cliche shit do YouTubers do?
Like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, baby.
Yeah, turn on that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, that's how that shit goes. But whatever. We're done here. Bye.